me oye, nunca no llore.
Sus nombres son leyenda.
Que eres el elegido para el Festival de Benidorm.
Pero le juro que es fuera.
Sus canciones traspasaron fronteras.
Digan lo que digan, nadie puede apartarnos de ti.
Me preguntan si lo quiero todavía.
Una oportunidad.
No sé por qué es tan difícil. No lo hemos intentado ya.
Yo soy incapaz de faltar un contrato.
La estrella está en esa...
Bueno, pues yo no.
Cambió el rumbo de su historia.
Te deberías permitir un descanso.
Descansaré cuando me muera.
Yo te hablo como me da la...
Isabel Pantoja, Lola Flores, Rafael y Rocío Jurado en Bioseries.
¿Pero cómo nos van a cortar la luz?
¿Esa Dolly tiene más sesiones que yo?
Ella es Dolly. Así es como llaman a la grúa a los americanos.
Vista por millones de personas a nivel mundial.
Es un cáncer, ¿verdad?
Con un elenco de primera. Una majestuosa producción de España para el mundo.
Si hablas con él, no muestre demasiado interés con Lola porque Caracol es muy celoso.
Yo también lo estaría.
Bioseries. Próximamente. En este bicentenario, todos somos Panamá. Ser TV.
Orgullosos de ser panameños y panameñas. Con orgullo patrio, faltan 37 días para la llegada del Bicentenario de Panamá. Camino al Bicentenario, todos somos Panamá. Ni la bandera ni el escudo deben ser usadas como adornos y ornamentales. Celebramos 200 años de independencia de Panamá de España.
Octubre, mes de la prevención contra el cáncer de mama. ¿Qué es el cáncer de mama? Es un crecimiento rápido, anormal y sin límites de las células del tejido mamario. Afecta a mujeres a partir de los 20 años de edad y es la primera causa de muerte a nivel mundial en mujeres. ¿Cómo reducir los riesgos de un cáncer de mama? Mantén una alimentación saludable y realiza ejercicios físicos constantemente. Evita el consumo excesivo del alcohol y el tabaco. Si encuentras alguna irregularidad, deberás consultar a tu médico. El 93% de los casos detectados en etapa temprana son curables. La solución está en tus manos. Cuídate y examínate. Prevé el cáncer de mama.
Orgullosos de ser panameños y panameñas.
Nacional 101.7, Crisol 106.9 FM, Radio Nacional 840 AM, junto a Ser TV y Meduca presentan Conéctate con la Estrella. Estamos comprometidos con la formación pedagógica de la niñez panameña.
Conéctate con la estrella, es el proyecto de todos.
Y si cantamos a coro todo el mundo.
Edúcate, edúcate, edúcate. Conéctate, conéctate, conéctate. Somos el futuro de la patria.
Suena el timbre de séptimo grado. Conéctate con la Estrella, celebrando el Bicentenario.
Hello, hello,
Hello, hello, hello, hello, hello everyone, and welcome to another English class with Conéctate con la Estrella, an initiative of the Ministry of Education. Today is Friday, October 22nd, 2021, almost weekend. What? We are very happy with, a lot of things you are going to learn today. You will have new vocabulary, you will have great topics, important words to learn. My dear student, you have the opportunity to interact with us. Remember, you can use, we have Instagram, we have WhatsApp. Remember, do you remember the number? 60048182. Okay, so this is your opportunity, this is your time. Teacher Reynaldo Manning will help us with 7th grade. Hello, Reynaldo.
Hello. What time it is?
English time.
With Teacher Manning.
Woo!
Good morning to all my students all over Panama. Today's a wonderful day. Today's a great day. And today we're going to continue with sports. Oh yes, we're going to continue with sports. And our objective of today's class is to review sports practice in Panama. Review the use of do and those in question and answers. Did you know? Teacher Tatiana, did you know?
Did you know? But wait. This is our special.
Yo.
Pray. Okay, tell us.
Well, Panama legendary boxer Roberto Duran. Have you heard about Roberto Duran?
Yes, of course.
Legendary. Fought 119 fights. 119 fights and lose only 16 during his career. Tell me if that was not wonderful.
Amazing. Yes.
Wow. Roberto Duran, hello. Yes, so let's continue and tell me, do we have any greetings, salutes?
Yes, we have greetings. We have people that just joined us. We have Anchor 267. We have Flor Mari 2822. Silvia Moreno 1205. So welcome to all of them. Also, we have people on the WhatsApp.
Welcome. Interact with us. Send us your message. Send us your questions. Send us your answers. Well, it's time for a review. Review time. How are sports classified? Remember that? How are sports classified? Well, remember, sports are classified adventure extreme, aquatic, strength and agility, mountain, and motorized. And in adventure extreme, as you can see on the screen for the ones that are looking at us, hiking is one of those extreme, not really hiking, climbing is one of those extreme sports. And we have also this another picture where this lady is carrying a hard board on her back with 2 wheels. That's strength and agility. Yes, definitely she has to be strong. Okay, those are sports that are practiced in Panama. Maybe you might not sitting every day, but they are practiced. They are practiced in Panama. Oh yes. And another one, aquatic sports. Aquatic sports, Panama has a lot of rivers and beaches, so there are many sports, many aquatic sports that we practice here at Panama. Teacher Tatiana, do you practice any aquatic sport?
Aquatic? No, I don't.
Okay, you need to start doing one. Okay, at least swimming.
First, I have to learn to swim very well.
Oh, well, you glug. We also have mountain sports, and we have motorized. I guess you like motorized sports, no? Car racing, motorcycle racing. Bicycle, bicycle.
Yeah, bicycle is like it's perfect for me. It's the speed that I can handle.
Okay. Well, sports are recreational activities, and in Panama we practice baseball, basketball, golf. Have you played golf in Panama?
No.
Okay. And boxing?
Boxing here in Panama, no, but in United States, I used to practice, and someone was training me in that, so yes. I like boxing. Yeah.
Wow. Be careful, students.
Yeah.
Don't get near teacher Tatiana.
Anyone.
Okay. Well, those are sports where we practice in Panama: baseball, basketball, golf. Maybe it's not like a common sport for a lot of people, but there are many people in Panama that practice golf. All right, boxing, as we started with Roberto Duran, it was one of our best boxers. All right,
Very
so
famous.
very famous.
And it's a sport that you burn a lot of calories, a lot. So the kind of exercise that you have to do was so amazing.
We
And you
also
enjoyed it.
yeah, that's correct. We also have sports like paddle and kayaking. Those are interesting. And also there are sports that you might say, what's that? But there are sports that are practiced in Panama, and where someone is on a kayak and they paddle. They move the paddle upward or outward in order to move forward. They also have diving and snorkeling.
Okay, yeah, I hear that one.
Yeah,
In countryside, like
yes.
Pedací.
Also in Cologne, you can
Cologne
go.
too?
There are many places in Cologne. Like yesterday was a special day for the province of Cologne due to the Black Christ, and a lot of people go there not only for that, but they go to dive. They go diving and snorkeling.
Very
Okay?
interesting. But did you
And-
know?
Yes, and we also have surfing. Surfing is another sport, another aquatic sport. You can see in Pedací. You can see there's a place in
Priorizado, no.
no, a little is after Coronado. There's a beach there. They will surf a lot. They have
Okay.
good waves.
Yeah. There are people from other places that come here in Panama because they say that we have wonderful beaches in order to practice this sport.
That is
surfing.
correct. That is correct. Other sports that we practice in Panama are fishing. That's a nice sport. It's quiet. It's like a family sport because you could go with your kids and practice it, and you could also use it as a profession. You can live on fishing. And one of the sports that are very, very, very famous, especially this month and following month, is soccer. A lot of Panamanians love soccer. Okay, so wow, those are sports that we practice here in Panama. So let's continue. Now we're going to speak about structures. We're going to speak about a little yes and no questions. All right. And our first one will be, do you practice any sport, teacher Tatiana? I think I've asked you that already, but it's not bad to ask again. Do you practice any sports?
I had to be honest.
Yes,
At
please.
this time, no, I don't.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wait.
Yes, I used to.
Yes, I used to. Okay. Wow.
But I
Okay.
like many of them, as I told you before, like tennis, soccer, boxing, baseball, volleyball. That's it.
Okay. So I guess you do not practice any aquatic sports.
No, I'm not good in that one.
Well, students, if I would ask you, do you practice any aquatic sport, and you do not practice aquatic sport, your correct answer should be no, I don't. No, I don't. And if you do practice, you should say yes, I do. Yes, I do. So that's the way where we answer yes or no questions, okay? And we call them yes or no question because the answer of it is usually yes or no. All right, so that's the reason why we call it yes or no questions. Why do you think sports are important in your life? Well, if you remember last week, we mentioned that sport is important for us in our life because one, it's fun. You amuse yourself, and when you amuse yourself, you get rid of stress. I know many of you students do not have stress right now, but meantime you're growing, you start getting stressed because maybe you have a test that is hard. Or you have any situation at home and you feel sad, so you're stressful. You do sports, and that help. Okay, it helps you relax. It also permits you to to achieve a achievement is something that when you do, you get in compensation. So for instance, you're playing soccer and you win the championship, you achieve the championship, okay? And that's something that is, wow, it's great for you. It make you feel wonderful. And one of the most important reasons why you need to do sport is health. For your body, for your health. When you do sports, you keep your body healthy. Remember we spoke a couple of weeks ago about what to do to be healthy. You eat food that is healthy, but you also do sports to be healthy. So you need to do sports, all right? Let's continue. We also have benefits of doing sports. Otherwise, from the ones we mentioned before, it strengthens your bones. When you do sport, your bones get hard, it gets strong, and accidents occur less. It also decreases sickness like diabetes. If you suffer from sugar, from diabetes, and you do sport, it helps you. So that's the reason why you should do it. And it said that it releases endorphin. Endorphin is like it's a substance in your body, and anytime you release endorphin, you feel like, oh, wow, you feel happy, you feel with energy, you feel strong. So when you do sport, it releases endorphin. There are other things in that can also release endorphin, but sports do it the best. Okay, tell me, teacher Tatiana, any more salute, any more students coming in and interacting with us?
Yes. On Instagrams, I have to say hello to Catejada06, Over, Gradinson Yosira, It's Kevin 12, Rivera M310 on WhatsApp, Misael Carpintero, he is a student of the school Quebrada Caña Nave. There are people also during the week that was sending photos from some places in Chiriquí.
Wow.
They were sharing where they live, okay? And was very beautiful.
Interesting.
And at Chiriquí, there are people from Cocle. I'm looking for the names here. So let's continue and see if I found the names. I will not forget.
People from Chiriquí, you need to invite me to Chiriquí. Yeah, I want to go to Volcan. So I'm going to wait for your invitation. All right. Another benefit of doing sport are psychological benefits. Psychological, I mean, it help you build trust. That means give you confidence and make you believe in yourself, okay? And make you feel like you can do it. It also permits you to accept and to provide or give help. That means when you do sports, you normally help people, you help your team players, and you receive help as well. So it create that feeling of being in a group, of working in teamwork, and it gives you confidence. There's a lot of students, there's a lot of people that they feel like sad sometimes. They feel like they cannot do certain things. But when you do sports, it helps you. It helps you get that confidence. It helps you. It teaches you that you can do things. And when you start doing sports and you see you achieving things, you feel better and you continue doing it. So let's do sports. All right? Let's do sports. Well, it's time to practice, and let's do some pronunciation before we go. All right? Help me out, teacher Tatiana, with repetition, please. Adventure. Aquatic. Strength. Extreme. Mountain. Baseball.
Basketball.
Football. Fishing.
fishing,
foxing,
foxing,
diving, snorkeling, rafting, kayaking, surfing, golf. Well, those are many of different sports that we practice here in Panama. Well, students, I'm going to invite you to go to our Google Classroom and work on the practice and the different activities we have there. So it's time to say we need to go. It's time to say bye. It's time to say see you later. But remember, continue interacting with us. Before we go, I want to say thank you to Ms. Dida Grayton, our academic coordinator, and to our sponsors, all those companies that permit us to be here. Teacher Tatiana.
Time is up, but stay there because we have the other classes for 8 and 9 graders.
All right. See you in a while.
Conéctate con la estrella, es el proyecto de todos. Y si cantamos a coro todo el mundo, edúcate, edúcate, edúcate. Conéctate, conéctate, conéctate. Somos el futuro de la patria.
Con orgullo patrio, faltan 37 días para la llegada del Bicentenario de Panamá.
El Benemérito Cuerpo de Bomberos de la República de Panamá enfatiza en octubre sus esfuerzos para la prevención de incendios. Únete, cuidemos la vida y la salud de todos.
Si sientes olor a gas, debes ventilar la vivienda abriendo todas las puertas y ventanas. Corta el suministro cerrando la llave de paso de la línea de gas. No manipules interruptores de luz o electrodomésticos. Aléjate de la vivienda y llama al 103.
Antes de salir de casa, verifica que las estufas estén apagadas y que los aparatos eléctricos estén desconectados. Hazlo por ti, por tu familia y por tu comunidad.
Con la estrella es el proyecto de todos. Y si cantamos a coro todo el mundo, edúcate, edúcate, edúcate. Conéctate, conéctate, conéctate. Somos el futuro de la patria.
Suena el timbre de 8º grado. Conéctate con la estrella, celebrando el Bicentenario.
Welcome back. Welcome, students. It's time for 8th grade. 8th grade, yes, with Teacher Tatiana. Welcome, Teacher Tatiana. What we have for today?
Good afternoon, my dear student. How are you? I hope that all of you are wonderful. You are doing a very good job. Today we have a new topic for you. You are going to learn new concepts, terms, vocabularies, and also you have the opportunity to interact with us on Instagram and WhatsApp. Let me remind you that you can also access to the whole class on Google Classroom, and remember that you have the opportunity. This is the time, okay? This is the time to practice. So practice, practice, practice. Today's topic, it's about educational system in Panama.
Ooh.
Today's objective is to discuss about the different levels of education in Panama, to identify when to use how many and how much. Before I start, okay, I wanted to congratulate those students that joined us this week on our WhatsApp group. Estudiante 1544, Jennifer, and welcome. There are others, but I don't have the names. Okay, so I'm going to pass during the class saying hello and encourage you to keep practices. Okay, great job.
Teacher Tiana, we need to make a pause and say welcome to Rivera M310 and also to 1904 and 14 Bebecita. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome. That's very good. Okay, so As I told you, we are going to talk about educational system here in Panama. Before we talk about educational system alternatives, the main one, do you remember? Meduca? Yeah, great, amazing. So we are going to see here in Panama how they are classified, okay? The mains are official system and private system. Let me tell you a little bit more, okay? This is the way that we classify our educational system here in Panama. When we refer to official system, we refer that Meduca is the responsible for the maintenance and operation of those publics or official schools, okay?
Okay.
That is totally different than in the private system, okay? They are individually, okay, but they work together in order to provide to the community, okay, education, to provide the way to communicate and help, okay, to improve and enhance those children and those community.
Wow.
Now, the way that there is like categories here in this, inside both of them. When I say both of them, I'm talking about official system and private system, okay? Both of them have the same category, okay? The first level is the basic education, basic. The second level is the secondary education. And the third level is the higher education. So there are three Panama educational system, no matter if it's in the official system or in the private system.
Teacher Tatiana, I have a question.
Okay.
So our 7, 8, and 9 graders would be what level?
Okay, that will be in basic education, and let me explain to you why. Okay, the basic educations, it's divided in 3 subcategories. Preschool, the little one that it's the first time that they go to the school. Then we have the primary school that go with the 1st to the 6th grade, okay? And then we have the middle school, okay, that are from 7 to 9 grades. It means this is the time of the middle school students.
Oh, okay? I got you.
Because they are 7, 8, and 9. Okay? Okay. Later. Okay, then we have the secondary educational that are classified into academic and technical or vocational. Academic is those that are focused in a Bachelor of Science, Bachelors of Commerce, Bachelors of Technology, okay? But the technical or vocational is that, for example, if you are interested to learn how to fix a refrigerator, okay, or air conditioner, or if you are the one that wanted to help your mom to fix some stuff in the kitchens, okay? Okay. So that is your area, okay? After you finish the basic educational, you go to a technical or vocational school in order to get your diploma.
That means a person who wants to study mechanic will study vocational, right?
Okay, yeah. After they finish, they graduate that 9th level, 9th graders, then you enroll in a vocational school.
Oh, okay.
Okay. In order to have like all the requirements, it's just very specific to the area.
All right. Okay. All right. Students know that, okay?
You will handle all the courses requires to fulfill that area. Okay. And the last is the higher education that we're talking here about, university, okay, superior and non-university superior, okay? They have something different, okay? University superior, I mean, when we're talking about, for example, that you have like the PD when you become a magister and all those stuff, okay? Non-university superior, it's like when you're taking like 2 years to have a technical diploma, okay? It's not that it's incomplete, but it means like you will become a technician in a specific area.
Okay.
Okay. And now that I just explained to you, let's see how well you remember all this information. Remember that you can interact with us,
of course,
on Instagram, on WhatsApp too, 60048182. Okay. And you can access to our Google Classroom. The code is TO66L60. Before I go and explain to you, okay.
Before you go to explain, we need to say hello.
Yeah, we have to say hello.
Kaisa 0330, Lilian Sang-un, Sheena 14. Hello and welcome.
I have to say hello to Jennifer Núñez, okay. Alexander Marquines Loma del Roble.
Woo! Where is that?
Good question.
Okay.
So if you
tell us where is that?
Yeah.
Please.
Exactly. Yeah. Tell us where is that place. Amazing. Okay. So let's go back to our practice.
Yeah.
You need to read carefully the statement, okay, because it is incomplete. And you have 3 options to complete this statement.
All right.
Number 1, basic education is in the letter A, first level. Letter B, second level. Letter C, third level. Okay. So remember that before I say that this basic education, it have 3 categories. Preschool, primary, and middle school. Okay. So what level you will find this? The first level, second level, or on the third level of our system?
I'm pretty sure it should be the first level.
Exactly. So number
letter
1
A.
is letter A. Very good. Okay. So now let's go to the other one, the second one. One of the subcategory of the secondary educational system, okay, is letter A, preschool. Letter B, vocational. Letter C, secondary. Okay. So if you analyze the 3 options, okay, it's a subcategory of the secondary educational system. But I mean, letter C is not letter C. It's not an option because we're talking about secondary educational system. It doesn't make sense. Okay. Then if we analyze and remember our first question, it was talking about basic education, and I say that it starts with preschool, then primary school, and then middle school. Okay, so letter A is not the correct option. Okay,
I knew.
So it will be
letter B.
Letter B, vocational. Very
that was
good.
Easy.
That was easy. Okay,
Yes.
let's try one more.
Okay.
Okay, but I also wanted to invite you to participate with us.
Please.
Okay, so you have to listen carefully. Okay, listen carefully and do your best. Try.
Yes, Esteban A 2552. Send us the answer, please. Come on. Welcome. Send us an answer.
University Superior is a subcategory of letter A, basic education. Letter B, secondary education. Letter C, higher education. University Superior. Think about it. What do you think? Okay, let's keep it there, and before we end the class, let's see if someone answer it. If it's not, I'll give the answer.
Okay.
Okay, great. Okay, now, as I told you before, we will cover 2 objectives. The second objective is to identify when to use how much and how many. Very easy. Okay, we use how much, relate. Let me tell you in a simple word. Relate how much for price. Okay.
For price.
How much can be used when we wanted to know the price of something. Okay. If you go to the supermarket, okay, and you want to buy something and you don't know the price, you will ask, how much does it cost this bottle of water, to give you an example. Okay. Another example. How much does it cost that study in a private school related to the context that we are practicing today?
All right.
Okay. How much does a computer cost? Okay. Or laptop cost? Okay. So when you want to ask the price of something, use how much. Now, how many? How many relate it to quantity, amount. Okay. How many is used when we wanted to know the quantity of something. It is only used when we have plural countable nouns. What I mean with plural countable nouns, okay? For example, here on the table, okay, we had 2 laptops, okay, we had 2 bottles of water, okay, we had 2 tablets, okay. So I can ask, how many tablets are on the table? Or how many bottles of water do we have? Okay. How many private schools are in Panama? To give you other example. Okay, you see?
So that's when the answer is a number that you can count.
Exactly. Okay. I mean, like countable. Okay.
Okay.
Great. So let's see if you understand too, as teacher Manny.
Yes, let's see.
So again, remember that you can interact with us.
Oh yes.
So let's see, the practice very easy. You need to decide if it's how much or how many, whether we can use how much or how many.
All right.
Based on the picture. So we have letter A, and the picture is a print.
Okay.
And there is, it say $250.
Expensive.
$250.
Okay.
If I wanted to ask the cost of the print, okay, what I'm going to use? Number 1, how much? Or number 2, how many?
Well, just a while ago you mentioned when we speak about money, buying, we use much or much.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, how much, okay, it costs the print, to give you an example, and then you will say, okay, it costs $250.
Okay.
The second picture, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 color pencils. 10 color pencils. Okay.
Okay.
And do you hear? I start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay.
You were counting.
I was counting. Okay. Pencils are
countable nouns.
Countable nouns. Okay. So what I'm going to use? How much or how many?
How many?
How many? Okay. Good. How many? So it will, letter B is number 2. The third one, it's a cell phone. A cell phone. Letter C, stay $600. That's expensive. $600. Okay, and we have a cell phone. What do you think that we can use in order to ask a question? Well, how much or how many?
We are speaking about price.
Exactly.
So it would be how much.
Excellent. You see, so you just have to pay attention. Okay, what are your options? And if you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, you're going to use how many? Okay. Excellent. If you learn that one, you will be perfect to recognize when to use how much. Okay, teacher Manny.
Yes, I want to say hello and welcome to Naido 07, Lopez 1705, and Nateloco Ambiental.
Yeah, but that it's everything that I have to share with you, my 8th graders. And remember to practice. Practice is the key in English. Time it's over. I see you, but stay there, ninth graders.
We will be back.
Conéctate con la estrella, es el proyecto de todos. Y si cantamos a coro todo el mundo, edúcate, edúcate, edúcate. Conéctate, conéctate, conéctate. Somos el futuro de la patria.
Camino al Bicentenario. Todos somos Panamá. El himno nacional se compone de la música creada por Don Santos Jorge A. y la letra de Don Jerónimo de la Osa, cuyas copias firmadas y certificadas por el secretario del gobierno de la época se guardan en el archivo del Ministerio de Gobierno y Justicia y en el Museo de Historia de Panamá. Celebramos 200 años de independencia de Panamá de España.
Incendios. Observa. Asegúrate. Previene. La prevención de incendios es responsabilidad de todos. Salvemos vidas y propiedades.
Patria.
Suena el timbre de 9º grado. Conéctate con la estrella, celebrando el Bicentenario.
Welcome back. Welcome for 9th grade class. Welcome, students. And let's welcome as well our teacher Tatiana. Teacher Tatiana will take care of you for 9th grade. Teacher, what do we have for today?
Good afternoon, ninth graders. We are back with you. We have interesting topic that it's very, very important for you. We are going to talk about eating habits, okay? Especially in your age that you are dealing with a lot of changes in your body system. So it's very important that you take care of your health, okay? Of yourself too, okay? Wanted to say hello to Emerita, that she lives in Chiriquí.
Hello.
Yeah, so thanks for being here and participate with us. Today's objective is to improve our eating habits. Very important to know how to do it, and I will talk about this during this class. And also, we're going to complete sentences applying the first conditional.
Okay.
Let's start a little bit with some words that we are going to handle during this topic. Teacher Reynaldo Mani will help me to repeat the word, but I also want that you do it at home. So listen carefully and repeat, okay?
Before we start, I also need to say hello and welcome all the way to Boquete, Chiriquí, to our student 1489, and all his classmates, especially from Cerro Blanco. Is Cerro Banco or Cerro Blanco? Well, one of those two. But hello all the way to the Comarca. And we also need to say to Estudiante 1531 and 1475. Hello. And I remember when we was in 8th grade class, we asked where were this place that they sent greetings from. They answer us and they say at Cerro Venado.
Okay, Cerro Venado.
Cerro
okay.
Venado.
Cerro
Wow.
Venado. Okay.
Hello all the way to Cerro Venado. Continue, teacher.
Great. Okay, so no, but I need you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I need you.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with the vocabulary.
Okay.
So we have healthy,
Healthy.
unhealthy,
Unhealthy.
balance,
Balance.
meal.
Meal.
Okay.
I'm getting hungry.
Every time that you hear that I say healthy, imagine that fruits, vegetables, that you are doing exercise, because those are the things that you need in order to have a healthy life. Okay.
Yesterday I had a healthy lunch.
Healthy lunch.
Yeah.
What you ate yesterday?
It was a salad.
Salad.
With chicken breast. Chicken breast.
Okay.
Lettuce. Tomato.
Tomatoes.
Avocado. Mango. And nuts. Oh!
That's delicious.
Oh yes.
It was delicious?
It were.
Okay, good. Okay, amazing. So, but there is something that is the opposite of healthy, and I'm talking about unhealthy. For example,
where we going?
Hamburgers.
Eat hamburgers.
Yeah.
Fried chicken.
Those junk food. Okay, candies.
Oh no.
And I'm so sorry to say that, but chocolate.
Oh no.
That's unhealthy.
Yeah.
Okay. I have to say that.
Why you needed to remind me that?
No, sorry for that. Okay. The other word is balance. What I mean with balance, okay, is that you don't have too much. Okay, you have the same portions in both sides. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay.
So I eat healthy and unhealthy food and make a balance.
Yeah, not really in that
okay.
way. I'm talking about, for example, that the same amount of vegetables, the same amount of fruits.
Okay.
Okay. And meals, for example, when you eat like your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner, okay, those are meals. That's what I'm talking. Okay, that's what I'm talking. Okay, that when you have the plate and you have, for example, chicken and you have vegetables and then you have rice. Okay. Let's continue with more vocabulary. They are very important to us.
Yes, they are.
Have water.
Water
is very important. There are people that don't like to drink water, but water is very important. And I'm going to say you something about water later.
I'm going to drink some water now.
Yeah, drink some water. Okay. Also, we have the other word. The next word is regularly. Yeah. Okay. That means that often you do something. Weight is it's like the amount of mass, okay, on your body, or when you use a tool in order to know, okay, how much you the amount of mass that you have, because I don't want to use the word weight again.
Okay.
Portion, okay. Habit, it's a routine. I will explain to you a little bit more about habit. It's when you do something regularly, okay? And snack. Okay. Sometimes we think that eating like
chocolate,
chocolate or those chips, okay, those are snack. But you also can have like a yogurt, or you can have a sandwich or cookie, and that also could be a snack in between those meals that I already explained to you, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
We can also add carrots as snack.
Okay, so now let's see if I'm going to describe a picture, and you are going to let me know if you remember some of the words that I just unsaid. Okay, so we are going to recap the vocabulary. Okay, so teacher Manny, help me again. Let's start again with healthy. Okay, healthy, unhealthy, balance, meal, water, regularly, weight, portion, habit, snack. Excellent. Okay, so if I have, imagine that you have around you vegetables, that you have fruits, that you have like tools to do exercise, physical exercise. Okay, to what word you can relate this? Healthy, very good. Healthy, okay. And how about when I have like donuts, ice cream, chocolate, French fries? Like the opposite will be?
Happy?
No, happy, no.
No.
Be nice. Unhealthy.
Unhealthy.
Student, unhealthy, not happy. Unhealthy.
Oh, yes, that's correct.
Good. Okay, so let's have our favorite segment. Okay, so
Tongue twister.
Yeah. No, we don't have the word twister. We have.
Did you know?
Did you know that the majority of your body consists in water, and that is the main reason that you need to drink a lot of water.
Yeah, you need to.
Exactly. Okay, so as I told you before, I will explain more about some of the vocabulary words. So for example, habit. It is something that you do often or regularly. Okay, when you do something like repeatedly until it becomes natural. Okay, you do and you do. The Monday you do at night, Tuesday you do at night, Wednesday you do at night. That's that I mean.
So teacher Tatiana, if I walk every day in the morning, it become an habit, right?
Exactly. Okay, now to be specific, okay, we're talking about healthy habits. Okay, and healthy habits should be complete, including meals that contain all the nutrients. Before we talk about the nutrients like carbohydrates, proteins, fibers, okay, it also must have the necessary balance. Okay, I'm talking about the correct portion of food that your body needs. Let me give you some tips. Okay, healthy eating tips. Okay, it means that every day, number one, eat at least 4 meals a day with the right portion size. We talked about that before in our previous classes. Okay, number 2, eat 5 portions of fruit and vegetable a day.
5.
Okay, the day 5. Okay, number 3, drink water frequently.
I'm trying to teach you, Tatiana.
That's
and
good.
You need to do it, students. You need to drink water.
Number 4, do physical exercise, like walking,
running.
Exactly.
Doing sports.
Exactly. Okay, but what is important to have a healthy habits? Why we have to eat healthy? Okay, number 1 is because you will eat food that are good for your organism. Okay, that will help you to grow, to keep you healthy. Okay, number 2, when you have a healthy diet, you are going to like to reach it. It will help you to reach a healthy weight and stay there. To improve your eating habits, it's the best to make small lifestyle changes that you can keep doing over the time. Okay, so now I'm going to read to you some statements.
But before you read it, we need to say hello, and welcome to Liz de Leon, Michelle 277, Blanca 18, and Kashida Kimal.
Welcome. Thanks for just joining us. Amazing. Okay, so I wanted that you listen carefully to these statements and you tell me which one are true. Okay, you will tell me, okay, letter A, letter B, or letter C. Letter A, focus on adding healthy food to your diet rather than just taking unhealthy food away. Okay, so that's true to have a healthy habit, like focus only in healthy foods, just adding healthy food to your diet, or you also need to add unhealthy food. Think about it. Letter B, drink soda instead of water. Do you think that that's true? That's a healthy habit? Letter C, don't skip or delay meals. Okay, remember about habit routines. Think about that. Letter D, control how much you eat.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, remember about portions, balance.
Oh, yes.
Great. Letter E, try to eat a family meal every day at the kitchen or dining table. That's like a good advice.
A family meal, teacher?
Yeah, like you want to cook on your house. You cook, okay, the food. Everybody sit down on the table and eat, enjoy that dinner or that lunch.
Yes, everybody reunite at the table and eat together, right?
Exactly. Okay, so think about it. Which one are true to have a healthy habit? Okay, letter A is true. Okay, letter C is true. Letter D is true, and letter E is true. Okay. The only one that is false is letter B. Drink soda instead of water. That's unhealthy.
That's correct.
Okay, now let's talk about a little bit of first conditional.
First conditional.
Yeah, it's very easy, the structures, if you handle like the simple present and the future tense. Okay? Because that is what you need in order to write first conditional sentences. Okay, you need to think about simple present and simple future. There is a special word that we need to add in this kind of sentences. Okay, and that word is if. Okay, if for example, if it rains, comma, I will stay at home. Okay, and that is the reason that we call this conditional.
Yes, correct.
Okay, if something happened,
then
exactly. Okay, we used to talk about possibilities in the present or in the future. And the structure, if you start with the word if, right away you write the sentence in the simple present, comma, and then you write that simple future that you can use in affirmative or negative. For example, affirmative, will, then the main verb. Negative, will not or won't, that is that short form, and then the main form of the verb. Okay?
Teacher Tatiana, we also out here and we need a welcome run for shine.
Welcome. Okay, let me read to you a sentence that do not start with if.
Okay,
that means that will start with the simple future. I will wash the dishes if you cook the dinner. And you need to pay attention that when you start with a simple future, you are not going to use a comma between the two tenses.
Okay,
only when you start with the word if.
Got you.
Okay, we have practice. Practice is the key in English. Remember that you can access to our Google Classroom. The code is TO66L16, and order to have the complete practice. So we will cover number 1 because we don't have like too much time to do the 5 sentences. Listen carefully. You need to choose the correct form of the verbs in parentheses using the first conditional. Number 1, if I eat a lot of pizza, comma, I, and the verb that we are going to use to complete this statement is get. I get fat. But if I eat a lot of pizza, okay, I start the sentence with the word if. I eat, it means that sentence is in the simple present.
Correct.
So what I have to complete is the simple future. So I'm going to use letter A, I will get, or letter B, I will go. Remember, when you are using the auxiliary will, the verb, it's in the main form. So which one is the main form? Get or got?
Get will be the main form.
Get, exactly. Okay, so the correct answer is letter A, will get. So let me read it to you. If I eat a lot of pizza, comma, I will get fat. And now it makes sense. If I do something, the consequence will be.
And you need to remember that if your sentence starts with if, you're going to use a comma.
Exactly. And that is totally true. Okay, time, it's over. My ninth graders, remember that you can access to our Google Classrooms. And we have to say bye. See you next Friday. Enjoy
See
your
you
weekend.
later. Bye. Take care.
Estrella es el proyecto de todos. Y si cantamos a coro todo el mundo. Edúcate, edúcate, edúcate. Conéctate, conéctate, conéctate. Somos el futuro de la patria.
Octubre, mes de la prevención contra el cáncer de mama. ¿Qué es el cáncer de mama? Es un crecimiento rápido, anormal y sin límites de las células del tejido mamario. Afecta a mujeres a partir de los 20 años de edad y es la primera causa de muerte a nivel mundial en mujeres. ¿Cómo reducir los riesgos de un cáncer de mama? Realiza una autoexploración 5 o 7 días después de cada menstruación a partir de los 20 años y las mamografías después de los 40 o antes si consideras que estás en alto riesgo por tener antecedentes familiares. Si encuentras alguna irregularidad, deberás consultar a tu médico. El